Welcome. I'm thrilled that you could join me for this week's Angel Messages. My name's Elizabeth Harper from sealwithlove.com and intuitivesoulcircle.com. Now, before we get started, make sure that you have my Healing with the Angels mini course, 3 things your angels want you to know, plus a wonderful meditation that will really support you as you connect to the healing vibrations of the angelic realm. You'll see a link in the description or go to my website, sealwithlove.com, and you'll find the course there. You'll also get my weekly love letter. Okay, so let's get started. We have a full moon in Pisces coming up, and it's a lunar eclipse at the same time. This is an end of a cycle. Full moon, end of a cycle. Eclipse, end of a cycle. So we've got lots of endings that are around this Pisces energy. What are you releasing? What are you letting go of? What do you need to let go of? So if you don't know what that release is for you, just for a moment, maybe stop the video and ask your angels, what do I need to let go of right now? And what will happen as a consequence of this? You make space when you let something go. What will happen as a consequence of that release? Right? So I chose some tarot cards today. I really felt like it would be beneficial to look at the images and the colors and the meanings of those cards. So what I'd love for you to do is place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. All right? Okay, so we're choosing a card for everyone. And this is the first card that came out of the deck. Ace of Cups. So when we think of this lunar event and we think of release and letting go, why would we be letting go of love? But look at her hands. She's holding that cup and it's almost like she's squeezing it. It's like squeezing the love out of it. So that was the first thing that came to me. Ace of Cups, you always think about the beginnings of love or something that you love or a desire or a passion. But when I look at that, there is more of a sense of squeezing that energy of love. So there's a restriction. There's been a restriction. There's been something that's been pushing us and stopping us maybe from being completely open to the energy of love. What could that be? What could that be for you? How have you been limiting love coming into your life? Now, love can be all kinds of things. It may not just be relationships or being open to love from another person coming in or an animal. It could be love in the form of finances, of abundance, love in the form of great health, love in the form of happiness. What would that love be for you? How have you been squeezing it and restricting it, limiting it, so that you haven't allowed it to come in? So when I talk about this, I feel Archangel Chamuel in the soul circle. We have just started connecting to Archangel Chamuel. And we're working with the universal laws. So I feel that energy of Chamuel coming in, inviting you to open your heart up, helping you to release any boundaries, any limitations to that love, to that energy of love. So ask your angels to support you. Doesn't have to be Chamuel. Ask your angels to support you as you open your heart to even more love coming into your life. Now, when we think about this as well, it could be the ending of that restriction and really allowing yourself in this next phase of life to receive more abundance, more blessings, more love, right? It even looks like a full moon, doesn't it? And it looks a little bit like an eclipse going over the top there with the heart. I love that. There's magic in there. There's a lot of magic in there. And you know, there's an exercise I love to do with the energy between your hands, and that energy is coming from your heart. So I see that as well in that particular image, is giving yourself love. Don't restrict yourself there. Give yourself lots of love. Love that. All right, number one. Number one, your card is the Emperor. Now, when the Emperor comes up, it always makes me think of a new beginning. It's very powerful. So the Emperor is ruled by Aries. Aries is the next sign, the beginning sign after Pisces. So Pisces is the end. Aries is the beginning. So this for you is a new beginning. However, when you look at him, he's kind of sitting there doing nothing. I'm sure that he's doing something and he's preparing something. But at the same time, I get this sense of the message here is you can't just sit back and wait for it to happen. It's time to focus on what it is you want to bring into your life, what your intentions are. And when you look at him, he's holding a chess piece. And that chess piece is an important chess piece. He's holding all the cards. He's holding everything that he needs for success. And then you look at that, what looks like a carcass behind him, a skull. And I feel like that's the ending, that is behind him. And now you are focused on this new beginning. Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is a let's get going, let's take action. There's lots of orange and red in there. That red is grounding, that red is movement, it's passion. The orange is creativity. It's fun, it's joy, it's excitement. So I feel your angels are saying, you have the power. You have everything available to you. The past is the past. You can release that and let that go. Now it's time to take a step forward. Don't sit around doing nothing. Maybe you're doing lots of things to get you moving. But the angels are saying, take that step. Now is not the time to strategize. It's the time for action. You've done all the strategy. You've done all the intention making. You've done all the this is what I want. And now it's time to move forward. Take that next step. You've got everything you need in the palms of your hands. It's like that heart energy, isn't it? It's like that love energy. Open yourself up to the possibility of success, of this wonderful next step, of something amazing that's there. And you know, with the Emperor, it's just saying you have this enormous power, this incredible creative ability. It's time to use it. How does that feel for you? All right, number two. Number two, you get the Six of Cups. Now look at that image. It's a boy with a little puppy. And then there's all those cups. Remember the cups from the first card, right? And then the boy is a man with a dog. So it's the memory. It's that beautiful memory. Think about that. When you've been with someone, when you've lived with someone, a pet or a relationship or a passion, and you've seen that grow. And this is very much about all those happy memories. And looking back on your life and seeing all the wonderful things that you've achieved, that you've been blessed with, that you've loved. So right now, consider that. Because sometimes we look at our lives and think, I've done nothing, or there's nothing in my life, or there's no love that's there. So your angels are inviting you to look at all the love that has been in your life, all the wonderful blessings that have come into your heart, all the abundance that has been there. And they're saying there's more to come. To focus on the joy and the love that you've received in your life, so that then you can be open to even more. So if we look at this on another level, you might see that we are looking back at relationships. We're looking back at the blessings from those relationships, at the wisdom that we've gained, at the joy that we've received, how we've opened our heart as a consequence of that relationship, or maybe how we've closed our heart as a consequence of that relationship. Because the message for all of us right now is that it's time to open up, right? To release the restriction. So the number 6 of Cups. 6 is the number of Venus, of Aphrodite, of love. So it's allowing more love in and remembering all the love that you've received over the years, from all different angles, from people, from animals, from achievements. So much love has been there for you. And now there's more to come. And, when you think about this, there's also that going from the beginning maybe to the end, and a release. And there's a new beginning that's waiting for you. I love that. All right, number 3. Now, number 3. I chose a card and then I chose another one. So this is the first card that came up. It's the 5 of Pentacles. Now, you look at her, and she looks very sad, doesn't she? So Pentacles are often about finances and abundance and physical wealth or physical security. So there's a door that's there. 5 Pentacles are on the door. And I feel as if she's not seeing that there's a key right here to open that door. It's available to her, but she's not seeing it. She's thinking that everything is lost, that she doesn't have the ability, she's not capable of maybe receiving the abundance or having something that she wants or being able to open the door because she hasn't seen the key is there. So I feel the message for you is to look up, to look around, to maybe see a different perspective, to maybe open your eyes to something new, or the realization that all is not lost, that everything you need is right there for you. So I chose another card, and I loved that this card came up, the Queen of Pentacles. So when we look at her here, then we look at her here, we see that she achieved what she was thinking she wouldn't be able to achieve. But she did it. And you see how she's connected to the tree. The tree is right here and she has these branches coming out of her head. She's connected to the earth. She connected to the security that she wanted. She connected to the abundance that she wanted. She connected to the love that runs through everything. And she found that key and she opened that door and she achieved what it was she wanted, what she needed, that would support her, that would bring her security, that would bring her even more love. How does that feel for you? What's that key for you? What door is closed to you? What door has been closed to you? But you have the key right there. And maybe it's just a case of looking up, changing a perspective, seeing things in a different way, and knowing that you can open that door and everything you want is on the other side of it. I love that. I love that. I love how the messages all perfectly connected. And I chose those randomly and immediately from my deck. Thank you so much, as always, for being with me, for sharing your comments, for sharing your light and your love with me. I so appreciate it. I will see you next week. Angel blessings to you.